19 Surprising uses for kitchen salt you didn't know about. Salt is one of the most commonly used and oldest spices. It is inexpensive and has many great benefits you probably didn't know about. The saying "salt is worth its weight in gold" applies not only to cooking but also to cleaning products. Simply put, salt is an indispensable helper not only in the kitchen but also in taking care of your household. You may already know how it can easily handle wine stains. But where else can you utilize the power of ordinary kitchen salt? 1. Prevent mold on shower curtains. After buying a new shower curtain, soak it in salt water for several hours before hanging it up. 2. Deal with glass rings. Mix salt with water to create a thick paste. Apply it to the rings on your table left by glasses. If you're cleaning a wooden table, avoid pressing too hard as the paste might scratch the surface. Have some oil or wood wax handy to restore the surface. 3. Relieve mosquito bites. To reduce itching from mosquito bites, wet the tip of your finger with water, dip it in salt, and rub the mixture onto the affected area. 4. Shine tarnished copper items. For copper or brass pots, make a cleaning paste from salt, flour, and vinegar. Apply it to the item, let it sit, rinse with warm water, and polish with a dry cloth. 5. Prevent oil splatter. Sprinkle a bit of salt into the pan before frying meat or fish to prevent oil from splattering. 6. Stop candle wax dripping. To keep candle wax from ruining the shape of your candles, soak them in a solution of half a tablespoon of salt and 2 cups of water for 24 hours and let them dry. They will burn without dripping. 7. Assist with cleaning the stove. During cooking, sprinkle salt on splattered stains immediately to make cleaning easier later. 8. Eliminate shoe odor. Put small fabric bags filled with salt inside your shoes to remove unpleasant odors. 9. Get rid of ants. Mix salt and water in a 1:4 ratio in a spray bottle and spray it where ants gather. You can also sprinkle salt directly in those areas. 10. Make safe and cheap paint for kids. Mix a cup of flour with a cup of salt, then add a cup of water and a few drops of food coloring. 11. Disinfect cutting boards. To clean and disinfect cutting boards, sprinkle salt on a sponge and scrub the board thoroughly. 12. Prevent fruit from browning. To keep fruit slices from browning, soak them in salt water, 1/2 teaspoon of salt per liter of water, for 5 minutes. Don't worry, they won't taste salty. 13. Remove onion odor from hands. After handling onions or garlic, wet your hands, rub them with salt, and rinse to remove the smell. 14. Create a natural air freshener. Mix 1/2 to 1 cup of salt with 20 to 30 drops of essential oil or rose petals. Arrange them in a bowl or jar for a fresh-smelling home. 15. Extinguish kitchen fires. If a grease fire occurs, sprinkle it with salt to cut off the oxygen supply and smother the flames. 16. Clean your iron. To clean a stained iron, set it to the highest temperature and rub it over a pile of salt on the ironing board until clean. 17. Protect windows from frost. Wipe the inside of windows with a sponge dipped in salt water to prevent frost in cold weather. You can also place a small fabric bag filled with salt on the windowsill. 18. Clean sinks and faucets. A paste of lemon juice and salt can clean stainless steel sinks and faucets better than popular chemical cleaners. 19. Avoid getting tricked in restaurants. If you find a hair in your meal at a restaurant and ask for a replacement, sprinkle the meal with a generous amount of salt before handing it back. This way, you can be sure the replacement is indeed a new dish.